Welcome back to the channel, guys. Here in our greenhouse here we have Callaloo. The thing about these Callaloo, guys, is that we did not plant these Callaloo. We planted these Callaloo about 2 years ago, and the seeds regerminate. So it was the cow tongue variety, as you can see here. The size of the leaves and the size of the stem. Now I marked the plants that I'm going to take seeds from. So they have very huge stem, and I put a tie strap around them. So another one here. Now the reason why I've done that is because I'm trying to make a breed of Callaloo. We're going to try and produce our own seeds. Now what we have done is to go through and select these plants carefully based on how long they take to seed, how big their stem are, how big their leaves are. The reason for doing that is because they are more productive. Now on the other hand, what we did is to go through and all the plants that seeded early, we take those out immediately. So we are doing a strict practice. So any of the plants that seed early, go through and remove them. Now the reason for doing that is, as I said, we are breeding our own Callaloo. We want to develop our own breed of Callaloo. In other words, we are going into genetics. We want to produce our own Callaloo seeds. I think we are too dependent on countries to develop seeds. So what we are doing now is to develop our own seed. This is just one part of the project. We're going to look at other crops that have been GMO, that have been having us being dependent on other country to produce new variety. We are going to go into production of new variety ourselves. We're going to look at another breed of tomato, the Ag salt. We want to look at the corn. We want to get the original corn, and then after selection, natural selection method, if I can get a scholarship to do a master's in genetics and breeding, then I will appreciate getting that done, that sponsorship, and I will come back and do GMO myself with these crops. Alright, so these, as I said, these seeds regerminated themselves over the past 2 years, so they are more towards the organic side now. So for example, this one here is seeded when the plant is too young, so I'm going to remove this out of the greenhouse completely. We don't want the seeds to fall off and regerminate. So in this greenhouse, eventually we're going to use it for the main purpose of breeding these Callaloos, and the Ag salt as well. We're going to breed the Ag salt tomato. So about the features we're going to look at for the Ag salt is that how many reapings we can get from the Ag salt before the tree died down. Now the GMO crops, after 2 bearing or sometime after 1, they'll die down. So what we are trying to do now in the breeding program here, we want to breed our crops and make sure they can produce more than 1 year, more than 1 times, and the shelf life and the drought resistance. So yeah, those are some of the other characteristics we'll be looking at. Now at the St. Mary High School here, to do the breeding, what we need are more greenhouses so we can prevent cross-pollination. So we purchased some Callaloo recently, but we will not plant these Callaloo inside the greenhouse. Alright, so this is another Callaloo that seeded early. Going to remove this. We don't want the seeds to fall back. So yeah, so what we do is to use tie strap to mark the plants, and we're going to allow these to seed. Select our seeds from those, plant them back over and over, And once we are getting a constant, the plants demonstrating the characteristics constantly, then we can start sell the seeds and know that we develop our own breed of Callaloo. So we'll continue to do natural selection on these Callaloo and also let them germinate organically. We're not going to put any chemicals on them. Alright guys, so as I said, if you want to support the idea, we are looking sponsorship for greenhouses at the St. Mary High School. Willing to send you a proposal. Just let me know. Just contact me. I'm going to leave my number in the description. You can always contact me. You can contact the St. Mary High School, and yeah, let us know everything. Alright guys, give me a like and a share on the video, and subscribe to the channel and help us to promote the development of the agriculture sector in Jamaica.